Natalia, is Natalia here on the meeting? Yeah, Natalia is here. Natalia, can you send a please message to our core team that they can also, attend as well here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So who's here? Who do I have here today? Hi, Vince. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lee May, Dior, Daisy. Hello, hello. Hi, Nikki, Caitlin. Hi. So we have Marina as well here. Hi, Marina. Sorry that
how are you?
Good, good. Hello, hello. All right, so we going to start live stream. So Tracy, let's start right now to keep everything on schedule.
Yep, it started.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a CryptoChicks Hatchery event. Today, we're going to be telling you how we build and help build blockchain businesses. So hopefully you can also join our program and take advantage of our benefits. Which includes mentorship, the educational program on how to build business, the blockchain educational courses, and videos, also the funding that we receive from different sources. And today is going to be an announcement from one of our funding partners. We also have today announcement for the for our startups that are building. So there are progress reports, and we have announcement from one of the startups that raised their seed funding. So lots of good news today. Let's get started. Let me share my screen, and thank you everyone watching us here. We have our CryptoChicks Hatchery members, mentors on the YouTube, and we have lots of people also in the live stream. So let me get started sharing my screen, because this is also always the hard part. You see, I clicked the wrong button right off the bat, so there we go. All right, so let's get started. This is CryptoChicks Hatchery event, as I said, and you can access us at CryptoChicksHatchery.com. We are a non-profit organization. We have members all across the world. Right now in our hatchery, we have 15 startups, but we receive right now tons of applications for the new ones, and we're going to be reviewing them. Today, we just ran Hacking the Digital Curve program for Delia and also FedDev Ontario. And we have lots of newcomers to CryptoChicks Hatchery from this program as well. In our program, we developed the milestones that you can follow. For each milestone, we created videos, courses, and assignments for you to complete so you could build your business in a structured way. We also have our excellent mentors that I'm very grateful for providing their time for the mentorship of our members. Excuse me. And we also have events like this one where we carry on with the cross mentorship. So all our members can talk to all our mentors during the cross membership session, but also all our members have their own dedicated mentors as well. So this program is available at a cost. Our annual membership fee is $100 US a year, which is a very kind of symbolic price for the benefits that we're given, considering the mentorship hours that our mentors put in. But we really would like to make it very, very affordable in order for us to make this program available for the wider audience, and we cater for women in blockchain and AI. So yes, in our CryptoChicks Hatchery, we also provide funding, and we're going to be talk about it later. Just hang on with me. Yes, so in order to apply for the program, you can go to CryptoChicksHatchery.com, click apply and fill the form. We don't take everyone, unfortunately, we cannot accommodate everyone. We take the projects that is a good fit for our hatchery, and then our whole team is reviewing them before we approve them. So, but you will never get into the program if you don't apply. So please apply, and we promise you that we review your project very thoroughly before we onboard you. Today agendas, we're going to go through the program update. We have, again, mentor startup. We're going to introduce them to you and startup progress reports that we have. And after that, we're going to follow one-on-one mentoring sessions as we usually do. So that one will not be available to the general public. But if you become our members, of course, you can participate in those sessions in the future. So these are the members of our core team of CryptoChicks. So as you see, we have 12 members right now, 12 people that are working really hard on the CryptoChicks. We all here are located in Toronto. So here we didn't list all our also international team because we have teams in Pakistan, we have team in Bahamas, we have Nigeria, we have Kenya, we have Turkey, we have lots of chapters that also run by great people. But this is our core team in Toronto that runs the whole business of CryptoChicks Hatchery, CryptoChicks Academy. And these are our mentors. We have excellent mentors, and I'm going to name them again one by one. This is Scott Grounick from Shapeshift, and he's director of global partnerships at Shapeshift. Shapeshift is one of the major exchanges in North America. Hui Huang, so she is the founder of the Spark One network, and also she's a seed spot mentor. Tracy Leparulo, she is the creator and the founder of Blockchain Futurist Conference, which I've considered the best conference in the world, based blockchain conference in the world, and she's also founder of the Untraceable. Eva Lau, she is the founding partner in the Two Small Fish Ventures and also our excellent mentor. Meta Palikar, she's CTO and co-founder at Casper Labs. This is one of the major blockchains that right now emerging in the space, so watch out for this one. And Meta is one of the key people on that project. AJ Belgin, so she is a Bitcoin video blogger. She's also our ambassador in Turkey. She has a huge community behind her in Turkey, so she's the influencer and one of our excellent mentors again. Patrick Collins, he's a software engineer. He's one of the leaders of the Chainlink. And also he is a developer advocate at a smart contract. Jagdish Pandya is a startup mentors and chairman of the Block On Group. Carla Kababi, founder of Claret, and also she's a huge influencer. Lance Morgan is president of the Blockchain Intelligence Group. Maxime Galash, he's an entrepreneur and investor. Amber D. Scott, she is the founder of Outlier Solution and our regulatory guru. Nelia Tixera, she is a lawyer and the principal in Legal by Design. Jonathan Irvin, so he is the founder of Layton and also our strong advisor and helper on all the government funding, grant funding, and tax returns. Sandra Francisco, she's excellent business coach. She has her own business coaching practice, but donating her time to our CryptoChicks Hatchery. Mohamed Chaluli, he is research expert and software developer. Laszlo Sandor, he is entrepreneur, consultant, founder, and blockchain enthusiast, and again, excellent mentor. Vince Fan, he is the founder and CEO of a huge company, Debian, Xpera IT. So he's also one of the authors of the award-winning books on the specialist on the cybersecurity. Matthew Hobbs, he's a VP of Business Development at London and Partners. Lucia Gallardo, she is the founder and CEO of Emerge. This is a blockchain company that takes care of the refugees in the world. And today we have two guest mentors. I'm very excited to have them. So they might be joining us just a bit later for the mentorship session because they indicated they might be too busy for the general session. It's Nelia Arova, CEO of the InMind platform. This is a huge platform that connects startups with VCs. And she is the founder of this. This is a big platform, and she's located in Switzerland. And Ralph Gertis, he is Metis DAO strategic advisor, and he is a huge angel investor himself. So he can give you lots of pointers about fundraising from the angels. So these are our two guest mentors. So they are not our permanent mentors yet, but they donated their time for this session today. Our premise at CryptoChicks Hatchery that we're building sustainable startups that based on the real need, because 30% of businesses we know that they fail in the first year, 50% fail in the first 5 years, and only a third make it to their 10th year. Why is it happening? There are lots of reasons. So usually it's no market need is the biggest one. Also the startups ran out of money. Another one, they have not the correct right team. They outcompeted, so the competitors basically eat them up. They have pricing cost issue or user unfriendliness product, no business model, and poor marketing. So these are the areas where startup fail, and we are tackling up all this with our education on how to prevent these failures and how to build a startup right way from the very beginning. So these are the how we help to tackle all these issues. So we created workshops and courses on how to help to test market, make sure that you are developing everything at either free or at the minimal cost, so we lower down your costs of development, giving you different techniques on how to do it. Also give you mentorship and pointers and workshops on how to build a correct team. So this is a very, very important subject. Also about the business model, what kind of business models exist and the way you should test them all. Also, we paying attention on how you should find your competitors' weakness and strive on that. With the pricing, we will teach you how to plan and calculate your business economics. On the marketing side, so we have coming up the workshops courses on how to do marketing for the startups. We have right now acquired lots of resources, and one of our team members actually wrote a book on doing marketing. So looking forward for that material. And also we going to be talking in our webinars and courses on how to develop user-friendly product, on how to develop this UI and this product that users will love. We developed 4 program milestones to help you go through them in a structured way. This is incubation, soft shell, hard shell, and hatching. In the incubation, you form your idea, you understand how painful it is, you do your research, value proposition, customer persona, you do all the preliminary work that needed for you to get going, but also in the right way. In a soft shell, you are building your prototype, MVP, defining your KPIs, defining your preliminary business model, and start getting traction. In a hard shell, you reevaluate after you get some traction, after you get some testing with the real people, you reevaluate business ideas, you evaluate your KPIs. And this is kind of circular process, because every time you change something, you need to reevaluate again, repeat the process again. And this is a hard shell, and it has the word hard, not accidentally in it. And the hatching is the final stage in our startups. At this point, they register their business. They already they do all the regulatory work, accounting, marketing strategy, building a team, and receiving a fundraising. And after this stage, they also have a choice to stay in our hatchery to take again the advantage of the further education and mentorship that we give them, or they can graduate from the hatchery and be on their own. So startups that we have right now in the in our hatchery are the following. It's a charity on blogs. So these startups is connecting donors to the needs and tracking their progress on the blockchain. Behind the art, it's taking care of the research information about the art pieces, and then also certifying them on a blockchain. Forward Chain is a delivery service with a zero carbon emission. Warrior, it's a disaster recovery program that allows people to donate and organizations to donate materials and funds for the disaster recovery projects. Abstractor, this is research, the scientific research that's done by the students, universities, scholars, and that captured on the blockchain. Rewire is the retirement way, is the great retirement way for people to invest in their retirement. Workforce 360's recruitment blockchain platform. Given Life is a live streaming for the creators and talent. Halo, the identity, it's the taking care of the identity and know your customer checks. Customs speed, reducing wait time at the borders for the customs. Promoted to Mom, this is resources and product for mothers. Coaching and emotional support platform, so, that's the platform for those who experience any emotional problems and need psychological support. Open Dive, it's a metaverse space of decentralized finance games, where users play and they actually can earn from the game and grow their capital in the game. Closet Space, it features your personal closet gallery registered on the blockchain. And Metis DAO, that runs a decentralized economy platform. So these are the startups, and we have 4 events right now. We're the 3rd event of the year. They're not bind to those milestones, because we leave the progression and milestones up to the founders that are in our startups. So we not bind you to any and restrict you to any of the calendar dates, and allow you to develop at your own pace. But at the same time, of course, we have our funding goals. And if you are developing at the pace, at the pace that satisfies, for example, so the faster that you develop, the more chance that you get funding sooner. So that's basically the premise. So we have this kind of like carrot of the funding at the end of your journey, and we will give it to you if you perform. We have 3 sponsors at the program currently. We have portals that constantly supporting our operations, and we have Avi, for example, that allowed us to distribute $2,000 a month project that built on their platform. And we have 1 project, Open Dive, that built on their platform right now. So good candidates. So if we have more candidates up until June 5th, the last event, we are going to distribute that funding to those AV builders. Ethereum Foundation just came on board as the funder into our platform and donated first $10,000 for the startups, and we're going to be distributing. The announcement is going go away in just the next few weeks on how we're going to be distributing those funding. The requirement is that we need to put money fast and need to put it to works right away for our startups. So we are very keen to give it to you this money. For us to understand that your startup performs, we develop some of the guidelines, and they are flexible right now. They're changing and we are debating them. So for example, the conversion rate is probably going to be down because 5% conversion rate is the really high for the startups. So we're thinking of lowering probably that standard, but all the others will stay. So in order for you to receive the funding, you have to attend all workshops and events or complete all the courses and assignments in our track. And the courses and assignments we're going to be talking about just in a bit. Also create your MVP prototype, and we have a course about creating that, so you can create it without any coding. So don't be scared that you need developers or funding for that. You don't. But on this prototype, you need to onboard visitors for 500 visitors a month for 2 months to be eligible for the funding. So conversion rate is 5%, but as I say, so we might be lowering it, and we'll be communicating this information to you on how much we'll lower it. Social media, we ask you to have 1,000 followers, and our marketing workshop that's coming up in the next month will teach you how to do that. We also ask you to create at least one partner, to bring at least one partner organization to your startup, because we believe that partners will going to strengthen you. Also completed milestones. Yes, we would like to give the funding to those who completed the milestones and not at the very beginning, and also to the ones that incorporated and already formed the organization. We also believe in self-funding. So for every dollar that we give you, we require from you is also the budget that you write to us on how you spend money. It should not be a very elaborate budget, but at least we need to understand on how you spend the money that we give you, and how much your own money you're going to put into it. So by putting your own money into it, it means that you believe in your product, and you will be spending money much more carefully than if the money just given to you. For our workshops, for example, for the incubation phase, we developed 5 of them. So you see them on the screen. It's how to build your own startup, how to validate your business idea, how you start your business, blockchain cryptocurrency 101, and also blockchain MVP step-by-step guide. So this is the workshops that we develop for you for this milestone, and they all available as courses at the CryptoChicksHatchery.com. You can go to CryptoChicksHatchery.com and click on the courses menu, and it will get you into all courses that we have. So the workshops / courses on the soft shell, it's revenue models for your business, software development management for non-techies, how to build a website in 1 hour without coding, and how to build a mobile app without coding. For the hard shell, it's raising capital successfully. So we give you all the pointers on how to raise capital. And actually, we have already one success story. So the startup, after receives this education on the raising capital, they raised actually 1 million in seed funding. So we can see our results right away that it's working, our courses. And webinars, also the other 2, how to validate your business idea and about web analytics. This is something to do with the KPIs that once you build your MVP, how do you track the people that come into you? And so this webinar is teaching you that. And of course, we have for the hatching stage or milestone, we developed 4 of workshops, and we're going to be developing more also on the marketing side, for example. So this is Fast Start Your Business. It gives you all the registration information, how to register your business, which registration you have to pursue, trademarks, and also the laws and regulation and corporate insurance information. As well, building the dream team. So we had a very excellent session of one of our team mentors. So he has very experienced in that sense, and he was given the his view on how to build a team, as well. So the graphic design, so the for everything that you need to, all your collateral and everything, if you don't have a designer yet, and if you don't have a logo yet. So this is something that we give in this workshop. And as well, so once you start building the team and hire your developers, you have to manage them somehow. Then this is software development management for non-techies will help you with that. We also developed a number of blockchain workshops. So for those who don't know anything about blockchain, and again, our CryptoChicks Hatchery is very focused on building technological startups. So it's mostly blockchain, AI, and so the blockchain workshops are also delivered here, and you can find them in our course list. And start educating yourself as well. And we have a cryptocurrency workshops too. Cryptocurrency is just a subset of the blockchain, but cryptocurrency in the blockchain business could be the cornerstone of your economic model. So these are workshops that are available right now through the CryptoChicksHatchery.com platform, and they help you to build your business effectively. In order to access it, yes, you go to CryptoChicksHatchery.com, select courses from the menu, or you can go to the direct link, CryptoChicksHatchery.com/courses-list. And it lists all our courses that are available. You can also get them. Sorry about that. You can get them at the price. So, for example, if you would like to take any single course without being a member of our platform, you can do that. The cost of each course right now is $25. So in order for you to kind of make it economically viable, at least 4 courses need to interest you in our platform, but also, of course, the mentorship and funding. If you're interested in that it's totally makes sense for joining us as a member on the annual basis. Today, we brought 7 of the startups right now for their progress reports, and you're going to hear their progress report in just a minute. So just again go over them. So behind the art will be Casey. So she is building the decentralized art registry for the provenance research. Forward Chain is founders are Lee May, Nicoletas, and Rachel Eisner. They building an app to communicate supply chain visibility from farm to grocery using blockchain technology. Halo Identity, Sina Nazari, founder, he is promoting crypto transaction via private identity and know your customer checks. Meet is DAO, Kevin Liu will be presenting today the decentralized platform for companies and decentralized economy. And he's going to be talking about the seed round that just completed for this startup. Open Dive is Irvis, Tina, Caitlin, and Sean. They are building the metaverse space of DeFi games. So these are the very, very talented developers, develop lots of games, and they are building the metaverse space that consists of these games. But in these games, they're not just the regular games, but you actually grow your capital in these games. You receive the real money from these games. Promoted to a mom, Dior Sar, so she will be giving us an update on on the progress of her startup, provided mom with the resources, products, and services. And last but not the least, warrior Nikki Ram will be giving you her report on where she is. I know that she been working really, really hard in the past couple of years, and her efforts is fruitful. I know that she started working with the huge partners like, for example, UN and NASA. So she's going to be talking about that. And first, our startup. So I'm not sure if Kevin, are you here right now? I hope Kevin is here. So let me.
Yes, I'm here.
You're here. Awesome. Okay. All right. So Kevin Liu going to be presenting his progress at Metis DAO. You can find Metis DAO at metisdao.org. I know Metis DAO that Metis has raised a 1 million USD in a seed round. I know it because I participated in it. Kevin invited me to his startup as the CEO, and also I was participating in all of pitches, all investor pitches. So I can also share this experience. It was awesome experience for me. So I can pass it to you as well. But majority of the work was done by Kevin only, and so he's going to share about Metis DAO and about his experience and his success. Kevin, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Actually, it's a whole team, right? We are the team to make it happen. And yeah, first I want to express our huge thanks to CryptoChicks and Hatchery event, because these mentors and resources are really helpful to make us to get started. Yeah, so I think these mentors are quite experienced to help our projects to sort things out, to keep you at the right track. So I will not focus on that. I think I hope to share some experience and practice how you can get some initial funding for your project development. I think first is you should get prepared, no matter like website or your business plan, pitch deck, teaser, and all other explanation documents. If you have the MVP ready, that would be perfect, because this material you prepared will add the impression from your investors to make them feel that you're really doing something and you have made a lot of progress. So the second point I hope to share is that actually the first step is always hard to kick off, right? So maybe you can leverage your first tier network, or you can even leverage your LinkedIn network and try to search investors with some keywords related to your project or your product service or services. Make a connection and start to pitch. Actually, that is where we connect with Raf, our advisor, and our angel investors. So I think it proves it works. And also, I think we need to find a right or suitable advisor for your projects. For Metis, Meta, the mentor here is she's our advisor, and she really helped a lot. And Raf, she also helped a lot. So the right advisor is quite important for your development. And the fourth point is that I think for startups, besides the project itself, PR is super important, because you need to make people know what you are doing, and you need to find someone who have interest in your project. So our practice is that we find a tier 1 media in the blockchain industry to tell our story and to the public. So their branding can act as a backbone for your project to get introduced to a large circle of audience. So PR is super important. And also the fifth point is that you need to find of course it depends on different industry, but for us, I think if you can find a financial agency to help you to get access to a broad investor network, it worth the payment. As long as you don't have, as long as they don't require you to pay the upfront fee, they are all connected with your success, which means if you don't get the funds, they will not get paid. So if you can find this kind of relationship with a financial agency, it also help a lot because they are bonded with you. So the sixth point is that when we do the fundraising for the seed round, we set up a deadline for the fundraising, and we tell the investors we're gonna close the fundraising window in 1 week. So it will make investors feel the urgency to close the deal and to make the decisions. So different industry may have different practice, but it proves to be workable for our project. And the last point I hope to share is that actually when you talk to investors, don't be afraid. Ask the investor what they can provide to you to help you grow besides of money. Fund is only the basic stuff. Their network, their resources is something magic can help you. And with the seed fund investors, now we're opening our private round, and all these seed round investors, they're helping us to introduce to different and more investors. So yeah, the network can really help you. So yeah, that's pretty much I hope to share with community. Lina, thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And yeah, so that's been, I know that for Kevin, because Kevin texted me like every day. So we have meetings every day. So he is working really, really, really hard on that. And yes, I helped with the seed funding a lot, even though I didn't have that much experience in that part. So not for the private fundraising, because I've done fundraising before for nonprofit organization for CryptoChicks, but never done it for the seed round. So now I have this experience. I'm happy to share it with you. I'm also happy to help. So if you would like to engage me in any of your business pitches, please do so. I will be happy to help in that. And thank you so much, Kevin. Right now, Kevin shared so much more, so much valuable information on how to get started. So hopefully it will help you in your journey. And if you have any questions to Kevin, please feel free to type right now in the chat. So we can answer all these questions a little bit closer to the end. And also, if you are right now in the live stream, there is a chat in the live stream as well. So please use that chat to type the questions, or you can send us email at stayintouch@cryptochicks.ca, and we will relay it to Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin, for your update. So let me share my screen again, and we are going to bring on our stage Casey Casterson, sorry, Casey, Behind the Art project. So you are going to hear about what the Casey's progress in her project. Casey, are you here? Okay, now let me see if Casey is here. I hope she was able to access our Zoom. Yeah, Casey, I can see you, but you are probably on mute, so that's why we don't hear you. I hope, Casey, you can hear me and unmute yourself, because I can see you in the, yes. I see that Casey is trying to speak. So Casey, so you probably, I'm not sure, sometimes it happens with the Zoom and we cannot hear you at the moment, but if you maybe unjoin and rejoin the meeting, you will be able to do it. Yeah, and in the meantime, we're going to bring our next startup to save our time. Sina is here for the Halo identity. So this is, Sina is building a KYC project. Yes, Sina, you're welcome to unmute yourself and start speaking.
Thanks. Okay, so Halo Identity is our vision, and at Halo is to make sure that people's transactions on chain on the Ethereum network are have an identity and that they gain legitimacy because they want to gain credit on their money. They want to if they have money, they want to be known as accredited investors. They want to be known as them. If they want to make any investments or make any transactions that have to go through a broker, and the broker has to approve of that. We want to make sure that people have the ability and the choice to identify themselves with whoever they want to disclose their identity to, and associate themselves with the tokens that they hold. And there's the first and the most important market we've identified is, or I've identified, is the investors who take Bitcoin or Ethereum in right at the beginning. For example, hedge funds that take money in and then they can invest it for you, or into ICOs, or even the STO issuing or IDO issuing, and another kind of marketing companies that issue tokens. So it's very much a regulatory game for the retail investor who wants to by choice associate their identity with their blockchain address. And I've interviewed over 20 hedge funds already, and my next step is to interview a large number of token issuers in the DeFi space, so decentralized exchanges. Because they're the ones who really benefit from a decentralized identity, on-chain identity. And at the same time, I'm looking for a co-founder who would understand the research that has been done and be able to do some technical research on how we should program the on-chain identity system and associate it with our platform.
Thank you so much, Sina. So yes, you heard Sina. So if you would like to become a co-founder at this startup, so please reach out to us. We can relay it to Sina, and our email is stayintouch@cryptochicks.ca. You can also use a CryptoChicksHatchery.com platform to find our contacts and contact us this way. Thank you so much for the update, Sina. And I would like to bring Li Mei of the Forward Chain. So Li Mei and Rachel. So Li Mei, please unmute your microphone and let us know your progress.
Hi, everybody. Mm-hmm. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. I just sent my presentation to Tracy.
Okay.
But you can see it. You can see it. Fantastic. Okay. Can you see me okay?
Yes, yes, we can see it. So Tracy, will you share the presentation?
Sure, let me just open it up.
Yeah. You can also make Li Mei as
or I can share my screen, whatever is easier.
Co-host, co-host, and then
okay, I'll share my screen.
Just wait a second, so Tracy will make your co-host. There, now you co-host. You can share your screen now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and I want to do my presentation. The business goal of Forward Chain is to solve the problem of the disconnect between the food we eat and the humanity of the people who supplied it. The goal is reached by storytelling of the lives on the farms, in addition to farming methods and certifications. Supply chain transactions using blockchain technology solves a problem of visibility in shipments, which benefits real stores and the people who want to buy food at its freshest. Our project tells a story about the lives of farmers as people first. It communicates their daily life experiences on the farm. It relays the challenges and successes in care of crops and animals. The journey that their produce or meat takes from farm to table is made visible with blockchain technology. Our app will not only offer a filter search for a variety of product certifications, it will also bring a better understanding of those who produce the food.
Limi, we have about only 3 minutes for you, so can you please just go maybe straight to the report? I'm sorry that I interrupt you like this. I'm sorry.
That's okay. By storytelling the lives of farmers, this education will allow staff and employees to become more passionate about products. The technology is already there. We already have the systems ready for displaying. We want to communicate what is happening in the lives of the farmers. And thank you very much.
Thank you. So Limi, can you maybe share about a little bit about the progress right now? So where are you at this project in your journey?
I'm currently completing marketing research. I've interviewed some very interesting people, and I'm finding that the technology is already there, but what is missing is that real human connection to the farmers, what's happening in their lives. Apparently the rate of, this is a very shocking, sad statement, the rate of suicide is going up with farmers in general. And there's stories to be told. And these are stories to be told about the food that we ingest. And if consumers and if the people in the grocery stores have better education about the food, they're able to tell the stories, the lives and the challenges and the successes of the individual farmers. They'll have more of a connection, a passionate, humane connection. And that's what we're trying to do.
Awesome. So this is an awesome angle, very humane. Yes. Thank you so much, Limi, for sharing that, and thank you for your progress. So I'm just explaining to the general audience. So right, many startups that we have in our hatchery, they start from interviewing people to find the real need, the real problems that people have, and this is the very major part of their process. Casey, are you ready to go with your presentation? Please unmute your microphone. Oh, unfortunately, we still cannot hear you. Okay, so Tracy, please maybe. Tracy, I'm not sure how you can help Casey to fix that. We're going to another startup right now. So Open Dive. So do we have anyone? I know that we have 4 founders. Yes, please unmute. Irvin is here. Okay, I can see Irvin is here.
Could I share my screen?
Yeah, Tracy, can you please make the Irvin as a co-host?
I think you should be able to share now.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay. For some reason, I can't click on it. Sorry, just 1 minute. Let me see if I need to close it or reopen it.
Okay. Okay, so you don't see the share button. So Irvin is not for some reason you're not the co-host again. So Tracy, can you make Irvin again the co-host? Okay. Yeah, you should be able to now. Yes, try again.
Let me know when you guys can see my.
Yeah, we can see a screen. Yes.
Okay. It's a short presentation, nothing too big. So we're Open Net Technologies. This is our team. It's composed of myself, Caitlin, Tina, and Sean. We're all PhD students and master's students. So this is what we do. As Elena Mason mentioned, we work on the metaverse, and so bridging a lot of the technologies and research that we do. This is a bit of an update since the last time. I think we started off really back in 2020 when we won the Chainlink Hackathon. Then we went off and started building again on Harmony. We got first place. We built on Enco Club. We won the Binance Smart Chain. And we've received 3 grant offers from blockchain companies ranging from 10,000 to 25,000. and actually some offer bigger grants, but these are hands off, meaning that there's no agreement. They just want us to build on it. They said, just build on it. You know, you don't have to sign any agreements. And lastly, we got selected as one of, I guess, the top projects for Getcoin Kernel's demo Investor Day. So we'll be presenting next week on the 11th, and I'll be sending you an invite, Elena, and the rest of the CryptoChicks team. Some vanity metrics. So we started working on our marketing. Again, we just started officially on January 2021 when we reached out to you. I got back on Twitter, so gained a follower of over 300 followers within the past 2 weeks. We started our Open Dive Twitter account. We got over 90 followers. On Clubhouse, I joined Clubhouse about 3-4 weeks ago. Now I have over 2,000 followers and just kind of growing a following behind also Open Dive and making people aware of what we're working on. After that, I got Tina to join. So in the past 2 weeks, she's gained over 800 followers. And now we just use some of our funds that we have from our previous hackathons to get Sean and Caitlin some iPads, because I believe Clubhouse is a good platform to kind of grow our audience and people are interested to know what we're working on. And just like last night, we launched a new club to kind of talk about technologies and all stuff related to the metaverse. And we have about 150 followers just like within, I would say, 10 hours. And so I didn't add it here, but yeah, we also launched our landing page for our website, and that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Irvin. This is an excellent progress. Yes. So you see, as Kevin, for example, mentioned that the PR and the marketing is very, very important part. You need to connect to your audience. You need to tell the world what you're doing. And this is how you see the Open Dive excel in that. Yeah, utilizing the Clubhouse, and Clubhouse right now is a very hot topic. So it's a kudos to you. This is a very good step, and congratulations on your progress.
Thank you very much.
And yes, I'm so glad that we bring in so many great startups into our hatchery, so we can all be partners and help each other as well down the road. So that's an awesome progress. Thank you so much. So Dior, are you here right now? I would like to bring you to stage, and Tracy, let me know if we have KC fixed. Okay, awesome. Dior, so are you sharing any of the slides?
No, I'm just gonna
awesome.
verbal update this time.
Mm-hmm.
So really quickly, I'm the founder behind Promoted to Mom, and it's a digital platform that essentially helps the lives of mom easier. And I think one of the things in particular about what we're doing is that we try to provide services and resources, particularly targeting first-time parents and moms more specifically. I think in terms of progress, throughout the last month, we've done surveys. So we surveyed around 100 people on a survey. I did in-person interviews with HR individuals as well, and I'll explain why HR, as well as with moms as well, probably around 15 interviews with mom in addition to the survey. A lot of the journey, I would say, this past couple of months has really been around, I would say it feels almost like a circle. It's been around fine-tuning what that model looked like. In the early days, like day one, I think we will focus on building a platform that helps mom schedule meetings, consultations with different healthcare providers. So thinking about lactation consultants, nutritionists, etc. Then we merge into trying to figure out if there's a way of providing this service to employers, and is there a way to make this more of a simplified kind of MVP style. And I think based on the discussion that I'm having and looking at also what's available, I'm kind of almost back into a little bit of where we started, but slightly a different road, which is of really looking at, can we put together a directory where parents can essentially see all the services and have reviews are made by parents. And part of the problem and why that came to be was that a lot of the moms are kind of like informally WhatsApping each other or going on Facebook groups to try to get a sense of, you know, where's the parent-friendly place I can go, what's a fair parent-friendly service. And we want to be able to merge that into one platform and build a community by parents for parents, where you can essentially get all the the reviews that you need that are truly from parents, and almost have a directory of different services and even places that are parent friendly. So I think now in terms of next step is building that MVP into WordPress. I think in the next 2 weeks it's relatively easy to do. I think the challenge is just going to be to have people come over and be able to build the review cycle and build kind of the inventory so that we have enough. And the plan is to start obviously in Toronto and then move to New York, where I've lived before, and go city by city. So that's that. And I think in parallel to that, also trying to build a little bit of social media. I think my strategy has been to be a bit more involved in speaking events. So in terms of milestones, I've spoken at a conference before, trying to promote the business. I'm going to speak at another one as well next week. And then I participate in different events. So trying to not just build followers, but true partnerships as well, by speaking on topics related to what we're doing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dior. And please remind me, because MIT Journal reached out to us and I can see some synergies with Promoted to Mom. So maybe I can connect you to MIT and you start working with them soon.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your progress report. I'm going to try to return back to Casey. Casey, let's try again.
Yeah, so I'm trying to coordinate with her. I know she's having some issues with her internet.
Okay.
So she's going to try and call in. I don't know if she's
in the phone. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, no, Casey, we still cannot hear you. I'm so sorry about that. So Nikki, let's bring you on stage. So Nikki with a Warrior project, like Nikki, please unmute. And do you would you like to share your screen?
Yes, please.
Yes. Tracy, can you please make her a co-host? All right. Awesome. You're a co-host now. Please share.
Hi, my name is Nikki Ram, and I am the CEO of a company called Warrior. And essentially what we are is a blockchain technology platform that specializes in matching money flow with imagery in real time. And we place this all onto our patented blockchain timeline. And it's all also verified by a trusted third party. And the mission is to ensure truth, transparency, and accountability in real time by the use of exponential technology. So just to give you an update, we had some trouble with our development team, and we are in the process of finishing our MVP finally. And our stakeholders are mostly government institutions. Originally, we were going into post-disaster areas working with NGOs, but now we have migrated and looking at the customer vertical of governments as well as large institutional organizations. And we raised $100,000, which I didn't tell you, Elena, last year.
Yes, you didn't. Yes, you didn't.
Yeah, so $100,000.
Awesome.
And we decided to go for, because we had from our customer research, because we had so many people, organizations that were interested in using our platform, we have decided just to actually go for revenue in the form of paid pilots. And by next month, we should be giving an announcement that we have a large government entity as a signed partner as our first one. So
awesome.
That's our update, and thank you.
Awesome news. Thank you so much, Nikki. I'm so happy about that. And I'm so happy about your also seed funding raising. I'm so sorry I didn't know about that. Yes, so that's, and this is something that probably you can share your experience with other people in the hatchery on how you did that too. So let's try to come back to Casey because we are running right now out of time for this session. Casey, please try to, I'm not sure if you called in or anything.
Hi, Elena.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's great. Yes. Awesome. Hi, Casey.
It is not lost on me that I had so many tech problems in a tech meeting.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you finally are here.
Yes. So My name is Casey Kesterson, and behind the art is a platform that combines blockchain and artificial intelligence with the resources and expertise of the art world, providing a speedier, less costly method to conduct thorough research. So far, I've set up a landing page, and to date have 142 unique visitors and a conversion rate of 26%. I've so far conducted 23 client interviews, customer interviews, and I've created a simple prototype to demonstrate the search and result functions.
Awesome. So do you have this prototype available?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to demo it?
Let's see if this is going to go.
Yeah, if not, maybe we can also do it later and on a separate meeting if you would like to. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that might be better.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, thank you so much, Casey, for your progress and a very, very amazing progress. Thank you. And we have one more startup before we wrap up this session. It's Abstracta, and I know that they could not be here today, unfortunately, but they sent all the information. So Tracy is going to be presenting for them.
Yes. So so far, their update, I'm just going to read as if I was Tanya or Vesta, so the founders of Abstracta. We have progressed on our workflows, have created a workflow for each subsystem. Our subsystems include onboarding, dispute resolution, file storage, searchability, and account management. We're currently turning these workflows into technical assets. We're also writing our white paper on HackMD, which will integrate with our GitHub. Our white paper includes background research on the subject, our philosophy, how our solution works, the token economics, governance, and security details. We have also been developing our branding, which includes our logo and the unique value props for our 3 personas: institutions, professors, and researchers.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tracy. And we are going to be wrapping up this public portion of our meeting. And just giving you again, thank you so much, all the startups that shared your progress. It's an amazing progress that we had today, the amazing reports. And again, in order for you for everyone to apply for this program, you just go to CryptoChicksHatchery.com, click apply. We have an annual fee of $100 US. And if you have any questions, please contact us at stayintouch@cryptochicks.ca. You can also contact us through CryptoChicksHatchery.com website. Thank you for everyone who attended this public portion of our meeting. Right now, we're going to be ending this meeting, but Tracy before, so she already sent you an email with a new link that you're going to all our CryptoChicks Hatchery members and mentors who are participating in the cross-mentorship session. You all received an email, and Tracy, can you please share in this chat as well the link to the meeting so people will be able to join our next private session that is only for CryptoChicks Hatchery members and mentors. All right, so you see that in the chat we have this link. So please copy this link or start joining to that meeting. And right now we are wrapping up of this one. Thank you very much to our public audience. Thank you very much for all our meetup members and all the members around the world of the CryptoChicks that attended, listened to that session. We're looking forward to having you at our CryptoChicks Hatchery if you would like to build our business, or also on our future webinars. Thank you so much and have a great